We have done something absolutely historic in the city, and a lot of people said we couldn't do it. If you walk around our city now compared to what it was, 2.5, 3 years ago, it's been transformed downtown. We decommissioned encampments, we brought people indoors together, and today we can say in the city and county of Denver, we don't have large encampments.
The experience of homelessness is not a personal failure, it's a systemic one. There are systems in place, there are safety nets in place that are intended to help support people when the challenges of life occur. And when someone is literally experiencing homelessness, it's a signal that those systems have failed that individual, they have failed that family. So when I see the community step up in support of the service providers in their local town or county, it's hugely inspiring and really helpful.
I think what's really working in Denver is the collaboration with the community between all of the different levels of partnerships, from the federal government, where I sit, to the local government, to the community nonprofit agencies. It is really a partnership coming together, focused on all different facets of this really challenging social problem.
I feel like we have a really strong ecosystem here in Denver. I see it in our city council and the way that they try to champion policy and funding to support efforts to reduce homelessness in our city. And I also see it in our advocate community, between those that have experienced homelessness to those that are working in this space as housing providers, but also with that lens of trying to end homelessness.
There have been so many people that have been a part of this, but what we need to continue to do is grow and grow and grow.
This is really long-term work and challenging work. When you have the resources and when you have the political will and the right people at the table, hard problems are solvable.
I feel so lucky to have a mayor who understands this issue, but also understands the solutions and understands exactly the kind of day-to-day action that is required to end homelessness in his city.
Everyone wants to solve homelessness. No one wants to see anyone experiencing homelessness. We may have very different reasons, but that doesn't mean we don't want to all solve homelessness. So we've tried to create a spot at the table, whether that's for our service providers, that is for the business communities, that is for our business improvement districts. So what I would say is invite people in, invite your funders in, invite your business community in, invite people experiencing homelessness in, but to understand how we all can work together and focus on the outcome, not the why.
Community members can use their voice, their testimony, everywhere from being an advocate, speaking up at public meetings, especially if there are projects or initiatives in their communities that are working to address homelessness.
So when people engage to donate, to volunteer, to say yes in my backyard, to really be supportive of affordable housing, being present in their communities, that is the kind of action that brings so much success behind it.
Again, I challenge you to think about how you can use your resources, your influence, your relationships to help partners in this work that they're doing right now, because it's really critical and we all have a stake in it.